Hey guys, welcome back to a new video, and in today's video we are doing some Seaborn. So yeah, very fun. Last lesson we have done the what's it called, matplotlib, and okay, but in matplotlib we just went over how to create basic plots and stuff. Also, there I had a like really bad data set, and now I actually have a good one. So let me actually load that up real quick. I don't think you guys can see my files right. Yes, you cannot. That's kind of good. Privacy. But it's going to be about the Titanic. It's a Titanic dataset. I will leave a link. Basically, where I got it from is here, as you can see. Right here is the datasets to a bunch of different CSV files. Now, CSV files are the ones we want to look at. So, for example, penguins.csv, we have a bunch of data, and we also have another thing that we really wanted, which was empty cells. Now, here we can now do some no other functions which we didn't go over, because now we have empty cells, basically cells that don't have anything written inside of them, or just empty ones. Close this and let's get started. So import numpy as np, import pandas as pd, import seaborn, which is our new library, as um, sb, and then what else? Matplotlib. So import. Wait, hold on. Pipeline. Sorry, SPLT there. Okay. Next up, let's go ahead and run this. So we can use our pandas. So pd.read underscore csv. Copy the path to the file. That is not the path. Copy the path and put copy paste in here. Now let's go set this to df, which will be your data frame. Down here we can go df.head, which will give us the first five rows of the data sets 0, 4. As you can see, we have these. We get this. Let's actually make this 10. Yeah, nice. So, to begin with, let's go ahead and basically just go ahead and we can go ahead and do some other stuff. So let's go ahead and check. First of all, let's check the information to see what kind of data set this is. What, like, just like general information about the data set. So here we can see that we have 14 different columns, or the titles for them at least, and we have a then the count and the data types. As just total 15 columns. Also up here, let me just in between here, let's do df.tail. As you can see, 890. So this says range index, which gives us 891 total entries. So 0 to 890. So you can check that, confirm that, 0 and 890. Down here, we can go ahead and check if it has null values. df.isNull.sum. This will tell us if it has, or like, the sum of every null value in every column. So I'm pretty sure if I do df.isNull, it should just give me false or true, and it doesn't give me like the whole data set, because that's 890 rows. So no. Dot sum sums up all of these null values and prints them right here for us to see. So uh, now we can go ahead and basically now that we've seen like now that we've seen this, we can go ahead and basically drop these datas. So how do we do that? We go ahead and by dropping I mean like taking them away. So the null values we do not want them. So df dot drop, no actually sorry, we create df new data frame. It's gonna be data f equals to df dot drop na, and that should be it basically. So do this now. We do actually I could just do this in here. So data f, also do this lowercase because why? I'll just do dtf. Come on, dtf dot head here. So now you can see there are a few rows gone. These are rows which had null values. They have been removed. So if we check dft dot is null, then dot sum. If we gotta check this, I think I misspelled the dtf actually. As you can see, 0 0 0 0 0 0. That is perfect. That is what we want to see. Now let's go ahead and use our Seaborn. So let's go ahead and start that. So bins, basically small like a bar graph basically almost. These are called histograms, and let's go ahead and make a histogram. So to do that, we use the sp dot and then distribution plot, which is dist plot, and then we add. Now here it is asking us for some ranges basically. So we have the df, which is our data frame, our data set basically, and then what uh, we want out of outside in what we want to have the plot in. So for example, we can have age. Age is really good example here, and we can go across here and we can run this, and as you can see it gives us a histogram of the age. Now as you can see we have the line here, so it shows us how many people are very young, so it's a lot. It goes up here, spikes up here, then it creates this line chart. This is more specific values. This goes up to the exact like values, and then you have a line that is basically like the average, as you can see. So it shows us the average, and that we can also do kd equals false. Okay, never mind. False. There we go. KDE equals false basically removes the line that was there, and if you do this to okay, what is happening? Sorry, not there. True, it will. I spelled that so wrong. True, it will show us the histogram with the line in it. And if we only want the line, we can set this to true, and our histogram, which is the blocks basically, equals to false, which will in turn hide our histogram from the background and create that. So let's go ahead. Okay, what? Let's go ahead and first of all leave one like this. It is plot like this. Leave one for just for like examples. If I want to go back in later videos, hist equals true, kd equals false. Copy this. Then down here we go this one to false, this one to true. Nice, done. Next up, so now we have the basically like the histogram out of the way. We can move on to the next, which is the scatter plot. Now, the scatter plot is basically a plot of like a bunch of values, but they're scattered. So what we can do is we can. I'm thinking of because we need two different like basically these values here, which we need to use, and um I'm thinking we do class and we do age because we can see the class that they were in and the age basically. So you guys can see the class first, and then we can also see like there's actually one called who, woman, woman, man, child. We could actually do that. Could actually do that. We could also do hmm, we can also do like the town and the embarked town. So or like the who and the embarked town. So basically copy the title straight from here, and let's go ahead and do start over here. So first of all, we create our sp.joint plot, but this is a scatter plot, so keep that in mind. Now we set the x to then the who, and the y is equals to go up and back again, and embark town, go down here, control town. And then we need to specify the data equals to df, where like basically where it's gonna get the data from. Did I use df here? Yes, I did. It's supposed to be dtf, sorry. Change this to dtf, I always forget. Should have just done it with the data, but basically this should all become dtf. So now the null values are gone and we get precise values. Yeah, see, this is the problem. There's no variation, so let's actually change this to who and age. Oh no, now just be like woman, man, or child. I need something that can separate them. Age and fair, because I can see the values. The fair is different, so the fair could go on the X and the Y could be the age. Yeah, see now we can see some changes. And I actually want to put the age as the X. So as you can see, someone had to pay 500. I think the fair, that's what fair means, right? Payment. But someone here at like 30, 40 between here had 500. And then you have the 80 and the almost zero. How young is this? It's like 2 years old, maybe 1 year old. That's crazy. So that's our scatter plot basically. And yeah, next up two is the pair plot. Now the pair plot is basically like it shows us multiple bivariate distributions, basically like has more than one variable, and it basically does your whole data set, but it puts it in like this kind of plot thing. Now I don't want to do it here because it will fry my computer or something. I think we can move on to the next. We can move on to the next. So the next one is a heat map. I'll do the pair plot later, but I will do it with a smaller data set, with almost like 500 to maybe like even less values, like maybe like 100, because it takes a toll on my PC. Next up is the heat map. Now the heat map shows us this map, which almost looks like one of those heat maps, but it shows us basically like the darker something is, the more there is of it, basically, if I could say that. But it shows us that. So let's go ahead and start. So to start, we can go ahead and create our basically. We can do this. So no SPS sb dot heat map, and then just the data. So DTF. But I think I want to do DTF, then like something specific in here, which would be age. Inconsistent. Oh, it's asking us for the shape. You know, I don't really. Okay, random data. Let's just do this. Random data. Also from here, import. I think we already did NP, right? Yes. Random data equals to np dot random, and then from like 5 to 15, and create that random. Uh, let's create this heat map, which should be equal to SN, SP heat map, and then our data, basically random data. What module object is not callable? Did I not? Uh, I did do np. What if I do data equals to DTF age? That works, right? Nope, random data is not defined. Oh yeah, I used it. This says data here. Data, there we go. Um, keeps on telling me this. I think it's because this is, it's only getting one here. It's supposed to get two. So I guess I'll fix this and actually show you guys what a heat map actually is in the next video. So yeah, that's basically it. But yeah, no, still, uh, the Seaborn library is very good for being able to like display values and visualize data. It's basically like matplotlib, but you get basically a bunch of other stuff, and it's also used for a lot of other stuff like these histograms, and basically like it's good for its inbuilt functions, and it's also very easy to use. In matplotlib, we had to specify a bunch of stuff. Here, literally just the sp displot function, and then some commands here, inputs, and you get your plot straight up. So, I'll see you guys in lesson 7, where I will continue with some histogram, and I will actually have another dataset. I'll leave the dataset link from where I got this Titanic dataset from in the description. So yeah, stay tuned for the next lesson. Leave a like, and goodbye.